So I hope I'll be heard. I don't have my mic on. Let me set this thing well. Yes. Hi guys. It's been a long time since I posted. I've not been feeling well like a month. Yes, lakini good things. At least kila kitu unakujanga na sababu zake. It's good thing that I got sick and I got to experience, and that is why I have this content. So it's your girl Jim Jr. I've been doing much about delocalization and challenges we faced during delocalization, as being it was a fun part of it and what people may not think. Let me set this thing again. Pole, mimi si professional hiva, but and I hope nitaweza kumaliza hii video juu nakaka nasikia vibaya. So most of the people outside here have of late been hearing about teachers talking about delocalization, but they really don't know what we might be going through. I know there are people who work away from home. We are not the first one. We were raised in families where dads work away from home and they come over for the weekend. But now this one, hey, mimi kwanza my experience has been worse. I think, and I know also there are people who have gone through bad thing or the worst things than I have. Na sasa mimi, I decided, I know this one might not take a good direction. After this content might not take a good direction. But hey, teachers, we have to talk about it. We are going through it, and so if we don't talk about it, then it will continue eating us up. Pole, it will just continue. You think depression is hard to get? No, it is not hard to get. And I experienced this, and as a person who does not have a child, and as a person who doesn't have so much or so many people wenye wanamdipendia. My question is, what if I had people wama watoto wenye wananidipendia? Fine, let me talk about that delocalization part. What is it? Ni nini hiyo? Because teachers wanna understand ni nini, lakini people outside here, they don't really understand. They think, oh, it's working away from home, and they're like, that is normal, sijui nini. But mimi, I thought delocalization was just about you being away from your county and going to a neighboring county. For example, wewe kwenu ni wapi? Kwenu ni Kiambu, sindio? Then the next part of the county you will go, probably it's Nairobi or neighboring counties za nini gani, or maybe place kama nini Nakuru. Unaona? And when they are considering Nakuru, it's a place they should also consider a place that wewe unaweza meet familia yako. If it is a place that you can't go with your family, you can come over and see, because some of us are married. You can see we are young, we are married. Like me, I am just, even I'm not an year in the marriage. So you can imagine how difficult it can be. Angalia wenye wamekuwa married and they have wako na watoto, wako na dependents, watoto wenye wanawadipendia. No. Sometimes it's so hard where we are delocalized to move with your whole family. It's very hard. It becomes very hard. I don't know. Hey, female teachers, mko happy? It becomes very hard. It becomes unbearable. Like for example, I have a couple. Wote ni walimu. Mmoja anarushwa mbali, mwingine anarushwa mbali. Paka unajiuliza, is it yani ama hii marriage ama, you know? And families are breaking. Let alone families when you're sick. And your head of institution are. And remember, ama supervisors hawaelewi. Like me, I have my own experience. That is why I got this content to talk about, and I thought mine had not reached to that place that it is worse. Na ingekuwa iko tu mbaya kabisa. You know, unafika place you're sick, yes, and then depression comes. Unaona, you are away from your family, no one to take care of you, and then everyone is quiet. You have to go to work. Do they know what we are going through? Do they know? Yani, the rising suicidal cases among us teachers is another topic that we are going to cover and see the reasons behind that. But delocalization imechangia to what extent? In family breakages imepangia to what extent? Health-wise imechangia into what extent? And who is there to listen to us? And who is there kututetea? Nani natutetea? Hakuna. There is no one. There is no consideration. Guys, I went to one of the offices and the person told me, you shouldn't be thinking about your husband right now. Huyo ni mtu amekwambia hivyo. You should go back to work and not think about your husband. Hey. Mtu anakwambia you should not think about your people. If you don't think about your people, na ni mtu official, as in mtu akona high rank amekwambia hivyo, then why are they there in those offices at first? I know maybe hii haitaenda poa, but mimi I said, and you guys, we have to talk, because mimi the first week that I got sick, I think that was the I had an appointment on the first weeks that we were opening schools, and that is when I got a bed rest from there. So nikaamua kujipeleka and decided now me I have to disclose whatever I'm going through, because it is not everything that you go through, and maybe it's good to give it a try. Usikue unadependia other stories from behind. My friends, the answers you get from those people, that is when you know they don't care about your health. Talk about your family's breaking, they don't give a damn. They don't. How? Yani, they don't feel it. And my question is, when you're going to this delocalized area, maybe for example, I'm from Kiambu. I currently live in Nairobi because that is where my husband works. And uwezi mwambia ache kazi because sorry to say, salary yetu I had rather mimi ndio naacha kazi. If we were to ask about nani anaacha kazi. And obviously, even though it is, I don't know, you know, men, female teachers, you are getting me, you know, before you convince your whole family, your husband, that you guys are moving, especially if your husband does something else, then it becomes very difficult. So I was trying to wonder relationship ya Kiambu na Narok ni wapi? Why? Relationship ya Kiambu from Kiambu County to Narok County. Nothing Narok County hapo kwa town. You know, you get me? Watu wenye wako Narok mko wapi? Yani it is not around those people who have come from their counties. Tuambieni hapo mko wapi? Mumerushwa kwa which bush? Because us even in at work we call it a bush. We are in the bush. Yani it is not bad. Come out close to your family. The people who we work with and they are around their families, they get it easy. They're feeling well. They feel they are okay. But us, we are not okay. Unaona? Umegonja kia place yani hata kutafuta gari ni ngumu. Pregnant mothers, how do you go about this? How do you go about this? Huh? with small kids, you need to take them to clinics. Now uko ndani ya hiyo bush, you need to get out of town. Getting out of town gets more than 500. Me, I know of places niliambiwa na huko nikaambiwa kwetu sio bush. Kwetu is the bush of the bushes, because getting to town is 1,000 or more than that. Going back it's 1,000 or more than that. Mimi nateta ati getting to town, see to town Nairobi, to town, to the nearest town, it's 500 shillings or more. Kwanza saa hivi vile wanasema sijui mafuta nini. And also getting to that town, it's a hassle, because hakuna magari ya kukutoa huko ndani. Wacha ukuwe na complications za ufai kubebwa na pikipiki, iko rough roads, wala sijui kuna transportation ufai kutake, my friend. I know of people who have lost babies along the road, and we're still quiet. We are depressed and not talking. We fear for our jobs. We actually fear for our job. We fear victimization. That is what we are fearing. Hiyo ndio kitu. Ama ni mtu hajajitokeza, because mimi, what I went through, it was not badly of, I'm not contradicting myself. It was not badly of, but I came to think of it like, na ikikuwa to an extent that I can't bear with. Ikikuwa to that extent that ni ngumu, because the condition I had, I couldn't go to work. And if it was somewhere near, yes, I could go, but bearing in mind, when I tried to explain to the doctor where I live, the nutritional values that they needed me to have, the food that they needed to have, hakuna, uko na pesa kwa mfuko, lakini you cannot get the food that you want. You are like, when they have issues, but you cannot attend to them immediately, because the place is very far away from home. I thought delocalization would at least look at things like the distance. During the weekend, can you make it to go home and go back to work without any hassle? Looking even deep down into our pockets. Unaona? It's so depressing, and unless we talk about the issues we are facing, and this is just an eye-open, I want us to talk, muweke kwa comments, other stories, ama other topics that you would like us to be talking about. At least wacha tuongee. Mine is like, wacha tuongee pamoja. Maybe we relieved. Maybe, a problem, they say a problem shared is a problem half solved. Maybe tukiongea utaona si wewe unapitia hayo peke yako, because sometimes utakaa hivi like mimi where I work, I think I'm the only one who works away from home. The rest are just from around. At least they can make it to see if it is. There were times I used to be left in a whole compound alone. Neighbors are too, yani watu wanasemanga kuna places ziko na loneliness. Loneliness is also killing us in those places. They are also killing us in those places. Like a whole weekend you left alone. No one to talk to. Like I don't know. But sijui nani amechoka kama mimi. Sijui ni nani delocalization imemchosha kama mimi. Sijui ni nani. I know there are people who are okay with it, and that should be number one consideration. If you are okay with it, maybe even there should be a package of those ones who are exempt to work away from home. But there are people who want to build their homes. There are people who want to be closer to their families, because that is the only thing they can offer for now. There are those who want to be closer to their parents. That is all. Their presence is all they can offer to their parents. Yes, but kuna wale wanataka kwenda. It is okay. Ukitaka kwenda, it is very okay. But pia let us get considered. Sisi wenye with families, with young families, wenye tunataka kunini kukaa karibu na wao, because I was thinking of maybe, like, for example, if today I got a child, the place that I live, ukiangalia, they will say people have raised their kids in such conditions, the people who live around. But if these people were offered other opportunities, I am very sure hawange raise watoto wao. They would love to raise their kids in better places. Then kuna kitu tunaitanga adaptation. You born here, you used to the climate of this place, you used to the culture of that place, then comes you hauko comfortable. You know, teaching is very funny. You need to be even psychologically fit. Unaenda class na umebeba baggage zako. You have the passion for teaching, for changing lives, but at times kuna vitu zinakukwaza. Uko na mawazo mingi. You got an information from home. There's nothing you can do. You got a lot of stress. There's no one you can talk to. We are missing out. Sisi walimu tutakufa na stress. Let me tell you. This thought came when I was actually going through that illness. And let me tell you, it was hard. I don't know how it's going to be next week. It was hard because I thought, like, I'm so sick. Sometimes I had to rush to hospital at late hours. I had to rush to hospital very early in the morning. Ukiwa huko, what happens? And then you needed to go to hospital and come back to work. Come back to work immediately. Wow, sijui what you're going through, but we are going to be discussing these topics every day. Let us at least easy up by talking about this effect. What do you want to talk? What are those challenges zenye umeface ukiwa uko? How bad was it? I know there are people who have stories to tell. We are going to be very confidential about these stories, because najua kuna watu, we are in fear. I know we are in fear of na nikiongea and then victimization, then this is the only job I have and then I lose it. We've seen people who have tried to talk about these issues and they got transferred to other places. Mbali zaidi. You know, it's a punishment. You serve a punishment, you know. Yes. But me, to talk about this thing is that you may understand we are going through a lot. People might be going through a lot. Na hatuongeleshani. If you look at this platforms like YouTube, na nini, a lot of people are talking about their issues, but walimu, we don't have someone who's talking, and I'm here. So remember, before hata to continue, you subscribe and share and also comment on what you want us to talk about. Ni nini hiyo kama ni hiyo language barrier ile yenye unaingia kwa staff room and everyone is talking in their language, I am a victim in their language, and then you are like, oh my god, hakuna kitu yenye nasikia. We're going to talk about it. I know we're going to be talking about it to relieve to stress, to relieve to feel power, na tuweze kupumua. Because I can tell it is not easy out there. I can sense it is not easy out there. The 1 month has served me a lesson. It served me a lesson. And I kept on thinking, if I would die, would they even care? It is just a replacement. Mambo ya insurance, iweke hapo. We're going to be talking about it because I also learned through that how it helped me and how it did not help me when I was sick. So iweke tu hapo. We're going to talk about it because I know we are going through a lot and we are not talking about it. We are quiet. We just getting entertained on YouTube, but we are not learning our way. Yeah, I think this is the direction I'm going to take. Because I know we are passionate, because like for me, I'm in teaching because of passion. Sometimes I regret, actually, wacheni niwaambie, mimi I regret coming out from where I was. As much as people, actually I got employed. I'm 1 year and a half. And sometimes I say, I wish I never got away. I never resigned from whatever private institution I was. Because there I felt fulfilled. What about money? We know most of the time, fine, we need this. We also were going to be talking about the salary. Because it is also something motivating. I don't mean to contradict myself. But apart from salary, kuna hiyo furaha inatokanga kwa kufunza mtu and changing a life. And I know, see about difficulty tatuwezi. For the longest time, I served in the slum area, and it was, people can say it is hectic, but it is not hectic as long as you're doing it from the heart and you're comfortable, your mind is comfortable. Your mind is comfortable actually, and uko what nitasema nini? What will I say? And you psychologically fit. Unaona? Unafunza, hakuna mambo inakusumbua. Remember, when you are at this condition, even performance becomes great. But tukikuwa pale ati tuko na stress, juu walimu wako na stress, tuitikie, especially teachers. If you're a teacher here, itikia, we are going kwanza, especially wewe kwanza kama uko kwenye nyumbani, thank God, because I know there are people who have worked, who are older in the profession, who got posted around their area. Hawaja Delocalisation. I know you are enjoying. Sisi wa kutoka, I think I heard it was from 2018 or anything. What? Hey, my friend. I don't know what they thought. I don't know what measures they took. I don't know who was involved, but psychologically we are unfit to be in classrooms. I think hata tunafaa kupelekwa counseling sessions. Mimi kuna sometimes I thought, kuna time nilidhani I need mentor classes. I was going nuts. I was actually, mimi hata socially am bad now. I can't tell. I am rough. And sometimes I'm so rough to my colleagues, and I'm like, you guys, you don't know the stress I go through this place. I hate this place. You hate that place and you're still teaching there. Will you even love the kids? Will you really even love what you do? No. For the longest time, have loved teaching, have been passionate about it, and those who are in the profession can tell everyone it's about the passion. Leave alone everything, it's about the passion. Kama hauna passion ya watoto hauna. But if the passion is taken away by surrounding, tunazitanga aje, factors factors affecting Mesopotamia. Wacha tucheke tu juu hatutalia. Factors affecting Mesopotamia. Hey, guys, I don't know. What is your experience? Hiyo ndio nataka kusikia. To broaden up, we talk about it. Is it illness that ilikubringa? I know there are people who have resigned. Why did you resign? Uliona ni kubaya. I was at the verge of resigning. I felt like, let me hang on, because I can hear the parliament maybe might be speaking about us. Kuna mtu ametufikiria tu akaamua alete hiyo bill idiscussiwe, but we are always tunanga hope. Tunanga hope, tuko tu whatever they will say. I know teachers are like, whatever they will say, hatuna. That is how we say it. Vile wataisema hatuna mtetezi wetu. Like, I don't know. If it is about upgrading your education, put it down there. Because I think there are so many things we need to be talking about as teachers. And do the society appreciate us? Let us put it down there. Like, kuna so many questions. I'm going to be bringing this topic. We're going to be going live and discuss about kama hata society yenyewe inatuvali. Because sometimes we feel unappreciated, and there are so many mistakes that are done. Now, once a teacher does that mistake, it's all over the media. A teacher did do what, like the one that was there last week, sometimes last week, and it is all over the media. Iko all over. Oh my God, I don't know. And then we are all like, see what I tell you, because it calls for professionalism, and we have a code of conduct. That is what we call it. Yes, and and also you don't need to have some things to be displayed. But again, apart from those things, we also are going through a lot. We have kept quiet. No one is talking about it. I'm going through a lot. Maybe wacha nikuseme tu pang. Maybe I've been through a lot. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe when I try to express mine, utaona ikiwa petty. But wacha tuseme hii maneno. Whatever is petty to you, it can be, nitasema, humongous. It can be huge to someone else. And itakuwa iko huge, very huge to someone else. Because I think there is a person mwenye ataenda into depression or to stress because of kitu kidogo. Hatuwezi ita kitu kidogo because hiyo ni experience yake. Na kuna mwingine asema, like I went to discuss, sometimes we went somewhere for a seminar, like, unasema huko kwenyu ni mbali? Mimi niko bush ingine hapa. And remember, the lady was saying it in mother tongue, so it looked more funnier. Or, yani, it looked more funny. Yani, than what? Nasema, huko kwenyu, at least. Kwetu, it's another bush that is beyond. Akikwambia it's beyond, na kwenye mulikuwa mmeenda already from where you are going to where you are from, to where you are from, nitasema aje, kutoka kwenye mnakuanga tumeenda same day, it was far. Then she tells you it's a bush further. Hey! And you know she's from where? Murang'a. Since when? Did Narok boda Murang'a ama sijui map. Ama sijui map. Murang'a, hebu niambieni hapa kwa comments. Watu wa social studies, Murang'a ina boda Narok wapi? Because you told me when I was joining, I would hear about such delocalization. Utawekwa kwa, and I even knew it was that. I later on knew that so many things that came through. You're not supposed to sign that thing. I wouldn't have signed it. Oh my God. Because the stress we are going through. Where? Guys, let's talk about them. Let's not keep quiet. Subscribe. Comment. Share. Because this channel is going to hit. Because we are going to talk. I am going to be giving my number. You can text me on the topics you want us to talk about. Let's not have guidance and counseling for kids in schools and then forget about ourselves. Let's talk about it. Kama wewe ni parent na una watch he channel, talk about it. Let's see, because and if not only teachers, and if you know anything that can be done, let's try and help. It might be not be done in terms of policies, but kuna kitu tu tunaweza fanya, either to educate or to do anything just to help these beings, because I know nikubaya. I went through a lot in that first one, and I came to think because sometimes you think if you are nearby, maybe you can go to a clinic or you can go to a hospital, then come back to work. No. Then come back, there is someone to take care of you, because some people are sick, you can't be able to cook, you are alone. Uwezi pika, kwenye tuko maji ni problem, let alone that food. We're going to be talking about these experiences as a food. Kuna pesa kwa mfuko, but you can't buy food. You can't eat well. And so many other things. Sitaki ku expound, but this video was only to be an eye opener. It is time to talk. It's time to it's time to share. It's time to just have fun about it and see mtu atafilaje kiachilia hiyo. Unaachilia, because now mimi I was heavy hearted and I am still stressed. I didn't know, and I was so sick, and the supervisors were bad. We will talk about it, because they are not listening. I know they are people who, they are good. I have had angels on the way, but there are other people who don't care. They don't care how you feel. They don't. You have a sick child, they don't care. Maybe if a case is taken ahead, they get away with it. Drunkardness is in among us teachers. Why? We shall talk about it. Remember to like, share, and leave your comments. And then any topic that would like us to talk about, put it down there. See you till next time. Wacha nizima hii kitu juu nilikuwa peke yangu, and I'm not going to be editing. It's as raw as it is. Hakuna editing. It's as raw as it is. It's not going to be edited to suit something or anything. No. It's coming to your YouTube channel just immediately after this. And make sure you share. Subscribe to the channel. We talk more. Yes. So should I CBC, because whatever they say, we are trained for that. We're going to take that, but our welfare, iko aje. Let us talk about the teachers' welfare. Even though no one hears us or no one's talk about it, tuiongee tu among us. and then itufanya nini? It will clear our hearts. Thank you for watching again. Bye.